Right, hello everybody, up by Chieftain here, and welcome back to that episode of Elden Ring, the Wretched playthrough. So currently we are picking up where we left off in the last episode. We have actually moved. We were at the aqueduct facing cliffs, but I realised there's a site of grace I want to pick up here because I actually want to explore this area, this episode, which is the Knight's Sacred Ground. But unfortunately we have to go right back to the Mimic tier spot. So what I'm going to do is run and pick up that site of grace first. And then we'll show you where else we want to go, because there are a couple of other things I want to do this episode. We did kill another ancestral guardian boss last episode, and we picked up a new remembrance. And I kind of want to showcase that. But we'll get this side of grace first, then we'll nip to the so I suppose. Yeah, we'll get the Sod of Grace, then we'll nip back to the round table and show off what our new things we picked up, and then we will explore. It's a bit of an where am I? It should be around here somewhere. So if we head directly this way, I want to say. That singing is really eerie. I appreciate. Here, isn't it? Where? Yes, there we go. Right. As you can see here, there is a summoning font, and well, what we want to do is drop down here. Now, this is damn near suicidal, so we'll do that in a bit. First of all, now we have the Sod of Grace, is we will jump back to the round table, like so. Right, and while we're here, actually, we'll probably do a bit of dialogue with some NPCs, see if there's anything else. Study incantations, nope. That's no good to us. Obviously, Brother Cohen has gone. Yeah, Rogier's gone, I remember. So let's run up here first of all, or first and foremost. Hi. Yeah, so we picked up the remembrance of the regal ancestor, which was a ridiculously easy boss fight, actually. It gives a couple of cool items. So you have the winged greatthorn, which is obviously a great weapon. Not really for us, though, I don't think. Thinking about it. Strength dex. So we don't necessarily need that, but he also... Whew, excuse me. It also gives us the Ancestral Spirit's Horn, which restores FP upon defeating enemies. Which could be a useful talisman slot. Now, right now it's not that.
Go forth.
Okay, right now it's not applicable because we're obviously relying pretty heavily on the Erdtree's favour. And this got Star Scourge Heirloom, which obviously boosting our strength. And obviously Relic and Source Seal is boosting all of our stats. It's carrying us, basically. But that's actually an interesting thing to look into, because obviously we're using Ice Spear and also... Flame of the Redmanes, which is obviously pretty FP intensive, they both are. So to get FP back on kills would be pretty good. But it's not essential just right now. Don't need to talk to Fia now. We're going to pick up something for her quest line in a bit. But I think first of all we need to speak to him.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your own.
Alright then. Right, so I think we can level up. We need Smithing Stone 6. Which hopefully we'll pick up along the way, actually. Okay. And we don't really, I don't really want to level up any more of our summons, but we'll probably invest in Mimic pretty heavily when we get him. He's going to tell us to go to the capital.
Journey to the capital. The two fingers will you maybe out.
Right. Oh yes.
Is that potion mortality, Salivus? Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The round table has... But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bidding of that twisted dolly botherer? Or Would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Don't hand it over.
Well, but I think she's not herself right now. And though I have no need of her, she still has certainly more value than...
Right, anyway, we've got that as an option, but we actually have another idea for it. I'll show you. We'll speak to her in just a moment. Those two. This is the Dung Eater. So, I think we can't activate his quest
I
yet.
asked you, be thankful it is all that keeps...
Alright, dickhead. We have to pick up an lucky item before he's a bit more chatty. But ultimately we're going to turn him into a puppet, I think. So he's going to be drinking the potion eventually. Offer ghost form pickers barbarian 1. So this now gives us Glove Force 1, 2 and 3. So we've got unlimited supply and we can pretty much level up whatever we want. That about covers everything I wanted to do at the round table for the time being. It's already 6 minutes in, so it's good time. So let's jump back down to the Ancestral Woods. How many runes do we need to level up? Well, a few. We should have enough here. Just take all these ones in. That gives about 10,000, I think. Yep. Alright, then if we lose 6,000, if we fall, we lose the runes, so be it. Let's double check what stat I wanted to boost next. So, yeah, mind 30, 20. And then we'll start boosting strength and intelligence in a big, pretty dynamic way. So essentially that's 3 points in mind we need to level up. Yeah, and then we can just start hammering out what we need to. So right, we're down. I think this is where we have to go. Yes. Although, as I said, it's just somewhat precarious. Now we'll have more of our enemies to take out mimic tiers and so on and so forth. The rune arc, that's pretty good. But we have enough health we can take. So it's a good job we picked up the rune arc, isn't it? No, we're back rolling, so we're gonna have to take a rune arc. Okay. Not the end of the world, that's just annoying. So let's tread a bit more carefully. Ah, gotcha, that's what I intended to do last time. No, 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 no. Tricksy little bugger, aren't you? How dare they iframe through my Flame of the Red Mains, you motherfucker. Anyway. Right. So presumably that's where we have to go next, right? Yeah. Good job we got that rune arc though, so we kind of No loss. He says touching wood. Alright. Do we roll all the way across there? That seems dangerous. Or maybe we have no choice. Oh right, I see. Right. That ball there is a mimic. We can kill those, but they're a bit of a nuisance. Black wet blade though, that is something we wanted. This now allows us to apply, oh hello, the occult status effect to Ashes of War, which is it's not really relevant to us, but if you're using Arcane, this is kind of very useful for you. I wonder if we have enough stones or keys for that. So maybe before we drop down there, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. Let's try. If we've got enough. Might not. Use stone sword key, yes. Yeah. So we've got smithing zone 3. Mimic tear ashes. Oh baby. That's what I wanted. Ooh. So, goodbye skeletons. Hello mimic. Now, it's not always easy peasy with him because obviously when you summon him it takes half your health off, so that's a bit of a handicap. And obviously we're going to have to invest pretty heavily to level him up with Roderica to get him spirit tuned up to the eyebrows. What do we have? Let's double check. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. So we can certainly get him leveled up, so that's a bonus. How do you get over there? That's a question. Don't know. Okay. It's best just to take him down straight away because otherwise he rolls around and just makes a nuisance of himself while you're fighting. I want to say her, that can be a bloke, I don't know. No, it's female. While you're fighting these guys, it will just be a nuisance, so it's better to just take him out straight away. Speaking of taking things out, we probably want to take our blue potions, like so. And we'll need the mimic later on because it'll be. There's some tougher bosses later that will really be helpful to have mimic. And just in general, it just starts trivialising the game somewhat. I want to say it'll help us take out the dragon, but probably not till it's leveled up. So, Sign of Grace. Bonus. So we will get that set up now. Who's following us down the stairs then? Oh, there were two of them in there. Alright. I'll leave her to it. Oh, perfect time we can summon a mimic here. Let's try that. Now this should be us. Obviously he needs to be leveled up, mind, so just keep... Keep that in mind, he has no levels on him yet, so when he gets to +5 he'll be... somewhat different than he is now. Tricksy little bastard, aren't you? Nope. Now we've got to be a bit strategic about this, because one of these guys turns into a troll, which is obviously less than ideal. That might be that one. That'll be the one. And my mimic's gone. Oh, poo. Okay. Should have got him. Yeah, when our mimic is +10, he'll be as good as us basically, so I know it's cheap, but I don't really give a shit. He's in the game, so I'm going to use him. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean. We want to take one of these. Let's travel up here. I can't remember what else we need down here, from down here. I don't know where that teleporter takes us to. Well, presumably the top actually, but I think it might send us straight back where we came from. I'm sure there's another item we need down here, but maybe we pick it up from in there. Okay. Finger Slayer Blade. No, this is a key item and a great close to glove work. Yeah, this is the key item we can use later on. I think that's what we need for Ranni's quest. So it's either Ranni's quest or for Fear. I can't remember off the top of my head. So I think we have everything we needed down here. So I think we'll call this. See where the teleporter sends us, shall we? Yeah, that just sends us right back up here. So now there are a couple other things I want to do while we're up here. Not here, up here, but we've got some more quests to do. Questing. If we drop down and speak to EG here.
You've defeated General Rat. The General was blighted by scarlet rot and driven to madness.
but not long ago he was hailed as the mightiest demigod of them all. There is no parallel to your achievement, nor to Lady Rani's acute judgment of character. Thanks to you, Lady Rani's fate once again stirs, and the path to Nokron has opened. Descend underground, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. The precious treasure of Nokron.
Okay, about Jaren.
Now the festival is over. Jaren's duties are fine. Though we served different masters, now the time has come to remind it. With the stars of fate set into motion, a certain sorceress is dispossessed of her immortality. Finally, we can be rid of a long-standing Karian weed.
Presumably it must be really.
Oh, Blythe wanted me to tell you not to bother waiting for him and head straight to Nokron. Blythe has been given an important task. Apparently, a matter of great urgency.
Right.
You need not await Blythe. Descend underground alone, where the fallen star struck Limgrave, and make it yours. So that Lady Rani... You need not descend underground and make it yours, so that Lady Rani...
Alright, okay. So he doesn't make it apparent, but Blythe is now trapped in an Everjail. The Forlorn Hound Everjail. The rear to the Agil Lake South. That way. Jump on our horse. Or spectral steed, I should say. Why am I going the wrong way? Questions that vex me. So yeah, this game doesn't really tell you much about the quests or anything. It's just like I only know that from Wiki, but I'd never found it out on my own. I don't think.
Oh, it's you. It's me, Blythe. Old E.G. trapped me. He told me I'd bring naught but bale to Lady Rani. But there's no chance that could happen. I'm part of her being. A very shadow. I thought old E.G. knew was mad, honestly. I don't know what's going on anymore.
So, we let him out. This actually will result in his death eventually.
My thanks, friend. I'm going to see Mistress Rani. I don't know what came over old E.G. But even if the odds are slim... No. The fight against her fate she's dreamt of. I'm going to see... I don't know what came over. But even if the odds are slim...
Basically, he's not her friend. He's designed to kill her. He's like a puppet. So, when the time comes, he'll lose his mind and try to attack her, so you'll have to kill him. Or attack you as well, so you'll kill him. Or you fight him twice. But, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not actually sure if you leave him in there, he survives or not. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it benefits your quest line or not. So, but I don't mind killing him. He's a very tough opponent, I'm not going to lie to you. But, anyway. What we want to do while we're here, though, is level up our... Speak to Roderica. Let's start powering up the Mimic.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
I am.
I need to warn you, a little while ago, and I can hear the howling and a plethora. Can't even imagine. How even the grafting caused anything like you should keep your distance. I know you're strong.
She's talking, of course, about the...
I feel like I'm really coming to grips. I can see how I can understand. Master Hugh, once again,
Yeah, she's talking about the Dung Eater. He's just a general horrible person. Basically what he does is kill people, then defile their corpses. And then our ancestors become, or their offspring become corrupted and just kind of ruin the, trying to destroy the whole world is a pretty bad person. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't got enough money. Oh, I've got a curtsy. I can see myself curtsying.
Well, where have you? I took you. No matter, it's all out. You're up.
I will. So let's just sell all of our shit. So we'll sell. No, 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 no. That should be enough to get us through. To Roderica.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
I am. That's it. So we now need Ghost Club, what, 6 to 8. We've got the 10s already, so. But that mimic should be a lot tougher than he was. My strength faith build, I had a dex faith in the end. It had blasphemous blade, and the two of us with blasphemous blade did some horrible, horrible things. Anyway, let's jump back down to the aqueduct facing cliffs. Well, let's go see if we can kill ourselves a goddamn Crucible Knight. Now this could be pretty horrendous. They're not the most fun. There's actually 2 to kill, I think. But we'll tackle one at a time. So we got, well, 26 minutes. We got about 10, 20 minutes to, or 15, 20 minutes, I should say, to kind of progress. You can actually hear the anyway. Don't know how easy this is going to be. Not very, by the look of it. Wow. Oh, no, 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 please. Oh, shit. Ah, bollocks. I should have just took my potion and run for it. Did he kill himself? I think he did, didn't he? We might end up with a shit ton of runes in. I think he flew off the edge, didn't he? Crucible Horn Shield, yeah, he did die. Oh well. Let's go pick up our runes. So we should get quite a few then for that, unless they... No. Didn't count for the kill. Alright, well, he's dead anyway. If there's anything else in here. There is actually a second knight to take down as well. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. Mysteries Cookbook 5. Let's have a look what that does. At this point, how relevant that is. Sacred Order Pot. So it's basically a better version of the Holy Pot, which is not much good to us. See, up there is another Crucible Knight, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So, who's there? Okay. I just remembered there's a really irritating boss fight down here. More irritating than the Crucible Knights, I mean. Yeah, I remember this. So, take care for a minute. Now you want to clear these guys first. Because they can become exceptionally annoying when you're trying to kill a Crucible Knight and they run out of nowhere and just stick their noses in when they're not wanted. So, what's that item I wonder? Alright, so it's another incantation, which is useless. Still, it's useful to know where all these things are. I believe that's one of the more interesting incantations, though, that is to say, the ones that take faith and intelligence, which are a bit weird. Although, to be fair, we could actually transition into that. I'd have to reallocate points, but we're kind of a level where we could change, because we do have the Sword Knight and Flame, which would be super cool to play around with, especially if we pumped our intelligence. I forgot we had that. We need 24 faith to use it. That's something to consider. Because we got a faith, not talisman. Let's have a look. We're relying on the strength one at the moment, so we haven't invested too heavily in strength. But I believe we've got dexterity. We also have faith, so that would push up to 20. We could probably wear some items to boost that, and in essence we wouldn't have to invest too heavily in faith to get it, to be able to use it. So that's something to think about. I feel it might be a better fit for us than redundant swords, which aren't actually very good. Okay. Rune Arc. Well, that gets back, makes back the one we lost. So now we've done all the groundwork, so let's see if... Oh, we haven't, no we haven't. Walk off from here. Right. Enough. Okay. Is there anything else in that room? Well, we'll just try and kill this Crucible Knight first. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Please! Alright, I'm gonna take a blue potion. Alright, now we finish him off. Yeah, okay, got him. I forget the range those guys have, it's so annoying. So we've got Thomas Smithy Zone 6. So yeah, I'm actually half tempted to think about pushing towards the Sword Knight and Flame. So I'm pretty sure if we boost our, really crank our intelligence, it'll do the same thing as if we had faith and whatnot, and then we could use some of the more interesting incantations. Gold, by which I mean Golden Order incantations. So yeah. Something Smithy Stone 4. Okay. Right, and this is another boss fight. Yeah, this one is particularly obnoxious. Yeah, if we had me and the Mimic with Sword, Knight, and Flame, we could probably do some funky shit. Thinking about it. Right, and there are 2 gargoyles here. We need to kind of kill one before the other one. When one gets to half health, the other one turns up. So we need to kill this one as quick as we can. I'd really like the Mimic to focus on him. Right, so the other one is here now. He is also super aggressive. But now... Oh, I really could do with him attacking the Mimic instead of me. That would be amazing. But hopefully not killing the Mimic, because that would be less than amazing. So if we... nutcase now, right? Oh no! Gotcha. My other character had an absolute fucking nightmare trying to take out these 2 gargoyles. Now those are actually really good weapons. Let's see if we can cure the poison. I didn't have anywhere near as much figure as I did with this guy because I didn't understand the importance. Well, I did understand the importance, so I just didn't. You know. So... yeah, we got 40,000 runes. Let's have a quick look at what we want. So we got runes, great sword. I want to pick up our other sword out of storage. Like for example, Flame of the Red Mains would be pretty epic on that. Honestly, or because it's a twin blade, you could bleed on it or something. But it's not for us. Did I not pick up a Gargoyle's Greatsword as well? No? Yeah. And that also can be used to apply actual... In fact, you could put Warcry. I mean, what's the damage on it? It's a little bit better than those two. That's one of those swords you can put Warcry on and just pancake enemies. That would be fun as well. And there should be a Site of Grace down here. Like right here. And then over there, that coffin. See, how many do you need to level up? 1,000. Can we do it with what we have? Yes. What do we say? We were looking at faith and intelligence, weren't we? And mind, obviously. Yes, mine's 20. Mine's 20. That's right. Focus on the prize, not bar. Focus on the prize. So, obviously these are our natural stats, but obviously with the Relic and Scar Seal and the Rune Arc, we are pumped up materially, which will help us actually get to the benchmarks we need for Faith and Sword, Knight and Flame. So let's think about that shortly. Now, I'm not going to do this bit right now. We have the Sword of Grace, we can come back here at any time. But if we get in this, if we were to get inside this coffin, that would take us down to the deep root depths. But that takes us deeper into Rani's quest than I want to go right now. I think I'll have a look between videos and see if it will affect anything. I mean, I think we can do the work. We don't have to pick anything up. I'm just not handing anything into Rani, but I'm pretty sure things change after that, so we might leave it for a bit. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye now.